welcome back to Stockton as we are looking to conclude our coverage of the 55th annual Stockton Boys Tournament with the championship game, Mount Vernon taking on the Chadwick Cardinals. And the Chadwick Cardinals already sit with a 1-0 lead. Mount Vernon caught Duncan in warm-ups with it. So a technical foul was assessed. Preston Kenyon hit one of the two free throws, and Chadwick holds a early lead. Chadwick comes into this game after two impressive victories. They knocked off Butler 72-19 in the opening round game, in what was just a absolute show from Clayton Garrison, and a three ball up and good from Jarrett Zerby. And they responded with a win over Lamar last night, as a 20 points came off the bench from number 5 Gentry Gilbert, who returns as a starter here tonight. Coach Guerin seemingly kind of rotated that fifth and final spot, and Garrison up and finished. Looked like he was going up for a monster dunk, decides not to. First quarter action, 3-3. Another three ball up, no good. That one was from Lucas Shane. Smith drives the lane and knee buckles, a little bit of a shove in the back, not enough to garner a call, and Mount Vernon is going to take over possession. Chadwick out in there, 2-2-1, and a out of bounds call. There's a lot of contact there by Garrison. I think Garrison thought he was going to get charged for a personal foul. Ends up not. Tristan Smith kicks out to Guerin. Guerin for three, no good. And rebounded by number 33, Hunter Dawson. Mount Vernon has been very balanced scoring the ball so far this year, despite having one of the better scorers in the Big 8 conference in Jarrett Zerby. They have been led by someone different every night that I have seen them play. Three ball up by Zerby, no good. Rebounded by Garrison. Garrison goes the other way. It was this event a year ago where Garrison really burst onto our radar as one of the elite players in Southwest Missouri a year ago, coming off of a broken hand in the Tournament of Champions dunk contest. Came out for 30 points in the opening round game against Lamar a year ago. And just a really talented Lamar. It was wasn't against Lamar. I can't remember who they played. But nevertheless, a very impressive, 30-point performance from Garrison, and with a broken hand. Garrison just became the all-time leading scorer in Chadwick Cardinal history. These officials letting them play here early on. Smith running the point at 4 low. Look, three ball by Garrison, no good. Rebounded by 1500 Conway. Going the other way. Shane thought about taking a three and kick it back out to Conway for three. Good. Or Hunter Dawson, rather. Mount Vernon's got 3 Hunters on their team. Hunter Conway, Hunter Dawson, Hunter Gaddy. 3 minutes left in the opening quarter. Mount Vernon leads 8-3. Garrison gonna turn the ball over, try to get the pass down to Kenyon. And ball gets pulled back out. Julian Hernandez lost control of the ball, picks it up. That's gonna be a double dribble. 2 minutes 46 seconds left. The Chadwick Cardinals they're excited to finally play at home, as they have not played a home game yet this season. A little bit of familiarity back into their own gym. They play Everton in their next showdown, a game where it'll be very likely that Garrison hits his 2,000 point mark. He needs 36 here tonight to get there. And after a cold start, it'll take a big performance as a 3 by Jarrett Zerby. Extends the lead 11-3. Mount Vernon's came out hot to start. 3 ball by Guerin answers. Hunter Conway shot, or Hunter Dawson shot, no good. Chadwick takes over. Tristan Smith breaks down. The defender goes, and nice mid-range jump shot there, Tristan Smith. 11-8 after trailing 11-3 just moments ago. A 5-0 run and a turnover from Mount Vernon gives Chadwick the ball back. Hunter Gaddy comes into the game along with Luke Robbins, replacing Hunter Dawson and Hunter Conway. Gearing to throw the fastball right at Gilbert, and Gilbert's gonna get called for a travel. That was a fastball if I've ever seen one from also an all-conference, all-district baseball player, Tristan Smith. 54 seconds left. Luke Robbins travels. Giving the ball back to the Cardinals. Chadwick currently undefeated all time in Stockton tournament play. Won the tournament last year with the following their win against Lamar. 3 ball from Clayton Garrison. He's got up to 5 and ties the ball game up at 11 after trailing 11-2. About 2 minutes of gameplay ago. And a carry from Lucas Shank. Defense from Creek Guerin forces the turnover. 14 seconds remain in the opening quarter. Down to 10. Gentry Gilbert with the ball, going to kick it to Smith. Smith out to Kenyon for 3. No good. Rebound by Garrison. Shot. No good. Not off in time. Into the first quarter, we got a tie ball game. We're going to start the second quarter right where we began. Deadlock at 11. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school basketball here on Southwest Missouri Sports.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com for any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skyland Akins. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises,
Welcome back to Stockton. We're in the second quarter of the 55th annual boys tournament. A foul on the inbound, offensive foul from Blake Garrison. That's his first personal foul. Team first. All right. Finally got a little bit of room on the table after being shoulder to shoulder for our last game. Say thank you, everybody, for tuning in to high school basketball here on Southwest Missouri Sports. Blaney Weiss gets in my way. Block call on Gearin. I believe that's going to be his second. Nope, it's his first. Third team foul. Third team foul. We're only 25 seconds into the second quarter. Zerby with the ball. Going to kick it back out to Hernandez. Hernandez back to Zerby. Way out there. The defensive trapping. One thing about this Chadwick team, as a lot of the headlines are about Garrison and how good he is, they are a very good defensive team. Garrison kicks out to Gilbert. Gilbert called for another walk. This Chadwick team, as I was saying, a lot of attention on the all-state player there. Timeout called by Coach Worley of Mount Vernon. We're going to take a quick break, and I'll continue my thought on the other side of it. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school basketball here on Southwest Missouri Sports. Welcome back to Stockton. Mount Vernon and Chadwick deadlocked at 11 all. Shot no good by Julian Hernandez, going the other way. Clayton Garrison and the Cardinals. Going back to my thought before that last break, a lot of the attention for Chadwick goes on Garrison and to a lesser extent Tristan Smith. However, the 3-point shooting ability and the defense of Chadwick is ultimately what makes this team so dominant in Class 1. Chadwick is the top-ranked team in Class 1 coming off of a state championship. Looking to knock off a Class 3 power and a big dunk there from Clayton Garrison. Just sweeps through the lane. The lane parts like the Red Sea. And in comes Garrison with a gigantic dunk. Zerby thinks about taking a three, going to kick it out. 3-ball from Robbins, no good. And another rebound from Garrison. I had meant to keep track of his assists or his rebounds as well, because he is a walking double-double. However, I have already missed a quarter's worth, and there's no telling how many he may end up with. Smith, the other way, no good. Rebounded by Gaddy. The full court pressure from Chadwick continues to cause problems for Mount Vernon. 13-11. 3-ball from Zerby, no good. Rebounded by Kenyon. And Guerin takes the ball the other direction. Guerin defended by Julian Hernandez. Very good defensive player for Mount Vernon. Foul called on the drive on number 24, Zerby. No, not Zerby, Gaddy. And a timeout's going to be called by Coach Sean Guerin of Chadwick. We're going to step aside. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school basketball here on Southwest Missouri Sports.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com or any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Stockton as we are about halfway through the second quarter. 15-11. It's been a low-scoring ball game. Up to this point, both defenses have been tremendous. Seven points up to this point. And an unforced error from Mount Vernon. Shane tossed the ball back to Jarrett Zerby, who had not yet crossed the half-court line. Tristan Smith defended by Shane. And ball unable to be corralled by Garrison. And another backcourt. You don't typically see a ton of backcourts in high school basketball. However, there's backcourts on back-to-back possessions. Zerby with the ball being defended by Gearin. And foul called on Gilbert. That's Gilbert's second. 4th team foul. And a 3-ball good for Zerby. That's his second 3 of the ball game. He's up to 9 points. Actually, no. He's got 3 threes so far for 9 points. Math is hard for me sometimes. 3 minutes, 11 seconds, 15-14. It's been one of the more tightly contested first halves Chadwick has had all season long. Even in some of their losses, a couple of their losses that I had seen, Chadwick led big. I wouldn't say big, led by 5 or 6 at halftime over Montgomery County. Montgomery County, 6'8", Clayton Parker, and with another guy going to McKendree, who's formerly the Class 6 or Class 5 Player of the Year a year ago. Shot no good. Chadwick takes over 15-14. Here are 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to play in the second period. And Smith for 3, money. He's got 5. And a travel called on Hunter Conway. Gives the ball back to Chadwick, leading by 4. Another bad pass from Chadwick. Kind of been a unusually sloppy first half from the Chadwick Cardinals. Good contingency of Cardinal faithful made the trip up to as a foul called on Kenyon. Good contingency of Cardinal faithful making their way, making the hour and a half, hour 45-minute drive up. First shot from Dawson, good. He's got 4. Second free throw off the back rim. Rebounded by Smith. Smith, a pull-up jumper from the elbow, no good. Rebound by Kenyon. And Chadwick's going to have a second chance opportunity here. Just under 2 minutes left in the second period. And a timeout called by Chadwick. We're going to step aside. Minute 40 left in the second period. You're watching high school basketball here on Southwest Missouri Sports. welcome back to Stockton as we're about a minute and a half left in the first half. Chadwick leads Mount Vernon 18-15. And foul called on Hunter Conway. That's his second, team fourth. Chadwick already with 5, Mount Vernon in the bonus. One more foul will put both teams in the bonus. Garrison drives the lane, kicks out to Smith for 3. No good. Play reminiscent of the Garrison to Smith for a 3 combination that we saw in the state semifinal game that ultimately won the game for Eagles or for the Cardinals. One minute left in this opening half. Tristan Smith dribbling around. Nothing going. Good defense here by Mount Vernon. Kick it to Gilbert. Gilbert picks up his dribble out to Gearin. Down to 41 seconds left. Gearin drives the lane. Gonna kick it out to Smith. Smith back out to Gearin. Kenyon on the block. Gonna get it to Garrison. Garrison nearly jumps over his own teammate. And a good spin move. Up and under finish from Clayton Garrison. Caps off a near minute-long possession. 10 seconds left. Mount Vernon's got the lead. And a Euro step there by Lucas Shane. And 2 seconds left. And the full half court. No good. Off the backboard from Garrison.
20. Mount Vernon, 17.
It was a defensive battle here in the opening half. Chadwick leads Mount Vernon 20-17. There's 11 after one quarter. Tied at 11 after one quarter. Chadwick outscored Mount Vernon 9-6 there in the second. Scoring for Chadwick, led by Clayton Garrison, who has 9 points so far, followed by Tristan Smith with 5, Creek Gearin with 3, and Preston Kenyon with 1. Mount Vernon led scoring by Zerby with 3 threes. He's got 9. Hernandez has got 2. Lucas Shin's got 2, and Hunter Dawson has 4. I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors for this year's basketball broadcast: New Stream Enterprises, ESCO Recycling and Manufacturing, and Old Missouri Bank. Big shout out to Old Missouri Bank for this week. That sponsorship set up by John Baxter of Stockton. They've done a lot for us here in the last couple of years, and continuing it. Once again, 8 minutes, almost 9 minutes left until the halftime break is up. Don't go anywhere. We'll hear from our sponsors. We'll be back. I'm Skylan Aikens. You're watching high school basketball here on Southwest Missouri Sports.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Hey basketball fans, got old electronics that need to be benched? Don't throw them out of bounds. Pass them to the MVPs at ESCO Processing and Recycling. From laptops to TVs, they'll slam dunk your electronics safely and keep our planet in the game. www.escorecycling.com, that's ESCO recycling.com.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com or any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skylan Akins. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Hey basketball fans. Got old electronics that need to be benched? Don't throw them out of bounds. Pass them to the MVPs at ESCO Processing and Recycling. From laptops to TVs, they'll slam dunk your electronics safely and keep our planet in the game. www.escorecycling.com, that's ESCO recycling.com.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com or any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skylan Akins. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Hey basketball fans. Got old electronics that need to be benched? Don't throw them out of bounds. Pass them to the MVPs at ESCO Processing and Recycling. From laptops to TVs, they'll slam dunk your electronics safely and keep our planet in the game. www.escorecycling.com, that's ESCO recycling.com.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com or any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skylan Akins. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Hey basketball fans. Got old electronics that need to be benched? Don't throw them out of bounds. Pass them to the MVPs at ESCO Processing and Recycling. From laptops to TVs, they'll slam dunk your electronics safely and keep our planet in the game. www.escorecycling.com, that's ESCO recycling.com.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit New Streaming
across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com or any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skylan Akins. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Hey basketball fans. Got old electronics that need to be benched? Don't throw them out of bounds. Pass them to the MVPs at ESCO Processing and Recycling. From laptops to TVs, they'll slam dunk your electronics safely and keep our planet in the game. www.escorecycling.com, that's ESCO-recycling.com.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com or any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skylan Akins. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Hey basketball fans. Got old electronics that need to be benched? Don't throw them out of bounds. Pass them to the MVPs at ESCO Processing and Recycling. From laptops to TVs, they'll slam dunk your electronics safely and keep our planet in the game. www.escorecycling.com, that's ESCO-recycling.com.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win.
Welcome back to
Suburban's 3 follows the initial 3 of Chadwick Cardinals.
Stockton as we are into the third quarter. Bucket good there by Preston Kenyon. We had a flurry of threes right before we were able to get back on. Oh, Gentry Gilbert hit a three to open the quarter for Chadwick. It was answered by a three by Jarrett Zerby right after. Shot no good, going the other way. And Gilbert has the ball in the corner, going to kick out to Smith. 6 minutes, 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. 25-20. Garrison up and good. Garrison, the brand new point king in Chadwick, breaking Craig Thomas's record at 1,931 on Monday night, or Tuesday night rather. Three ball up from Conway, no good. Rebounded, ball going around. Shin with the ball, and the pass goes right between the wickets of Julian Hernandez, and turnover for Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon coming out in a zone press to begin the second half. Mount Vernon had struggled with the press of Chadwick in the opening half. Maybe Coach Worley thinking maybe we can force a little bit more chaos. Foul called on Creek Gearin.
Chadwick Cardinals, second personal versus
That's Creek's second foul. First team foul. Julian Hernandez is going to get fouled again, this time by Gentry Gilbert. That's his third, team second. Mount Vernon back in the half court. Getting trapped there by good hustle play there by Tristan Smith. Gonna kick it ahead, and Garrison spin up and one. Too easy for the big fella. He's got 13 right now, has a chance to make it 14. And got it to go. 30-20. Garrison continues to creep towards that 2,000 point mark. Probably will not, and a big elbow thrown by Hernandez hits Tristan Smith. And Creek Gearin got called for the foul. Smith hit with a huge elbow. Creek Gearin gets called for a foul. And a huge block from Clayton Garrison on Julian Hernandez, who connected with Smith with the elbow. And a huge ovation from the Chadwick sideline, or from the Chadwick stands. Julian Hernandez and ball goes out of bounds. Sorry, a lot of chirping going on. This game's intensity is ramping up. I'm still trying to find the words for that block from Clayton Garrison. Preston Kenyon gets the bucket to go. And another foul called, that time on Tristan Smith. This one here agrees with it. Julian Hernandez with the ball. A mid-range jumper, no good there by Hunter Dawson. Approaching the 4-minute mark. And Garrison with the ball goes to the hoop. And smooth as silk, Garrison gets to it. And timeout call by Coach Worley. And a big ovation for Clayton Garrison as he comes to the bench. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school basketball here on Southwest Missouri Sports.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School.
Welcome back to Stockton. 4 minutes left in the third period. The Chadwick Cardinals got a big run here to start the second quarter, or the third quarter, and a foul called on number 33, Hunter Dawson. That's his first, team second. Mount Vernon back in their press. And Tristan Smith and one. Another hard foul from Hernandez onto Smith. This time, Smith gets up laughing.
Team foul.
Smith with the opportunity for old-fashioned three. And gets it to go. A very amped up Coach Gearin during the during the timeout was telling Smith to keep on battling, and he was liking the adversity that they were facing there here early in the third quarter. It's been a good game up to this point, despite what the scoreboard shows. It was tied 11-all after the opening quarter, 20-17 at half. And then a big third quarter so far from Chadwick has a 17-point lead. Gilbert from three gets it to go. Gentry Gilbert had a gigantic night last night against Lamar as he hit 6 threes and on his way to 20 points. Hunter Dawson responds with a 3 of his own. He's up to 7. And this Chadwick Cardinals team just no matter where you look, have shooters. And Gearin gets one to go. Right as I'm saying, you can't leave anybody open. Another block by Garrison. Garrison's been on another level here in the second half of the third quarter. He's up to 16 points. Tristan Smith 20 points away from hitting his 2,000th. Barring a gigantic fourth quarter, I would not expect him to get it here, but has an opportunity to in their next game, the first home game for the Chadwick Cardinals, if you can believe that, at the end of January. Still have not played a home game. They will only play 4 regular season home games. One against Everton here coming up next. Play one against Bradleyville. The main event on their home schedule is Hartville coming to town, and then they will host Rush to conclude the regular season. And before you start asking about postseason home games, they are on the road in districts against or in Billings. Then they will have they will travel once again for the sectional game, just based on how the bracket lays out, and then so they won't have an opportunity to host until quarterfinals. So at most 5 home games in this season for and it looks like Julian Hernandez is bleeding, so he's gonna get looked at. He's coming down at the end of the bench. They're not going to take the 20-second timeout. Minute 22 left in the third period, 43-25. And a foul called. And they'll send Preston Kenyon to the line for 2 shots. Foul called on Hunter Dawson. Big junior. Kenyon's first free throw. Bounces around. Then decides to fall. Second free throw. Goes in, but a lane violation call on Creek Gearin. And Gearin, little Gearin, still can't believe it. Still got his mouth open. 3 ball up, no good. Rebounded by the smallest guy on the floor, Gentry Gilbert. Listed at 5'6". I'm not sure he quite hits that. But a good looking freshman for this Chadwick team. Foul on Zerby. Was trying to sneak through the screen. Tristan Smith goes to the line for 2. He gets the first one to fall. He's got the 9. Second free throw bounces in as well. 21-point lead for the Chadwick Cardinals after leading by 3 going into this quarter. 39 seconds left. Another turnover forced by Chadwick. We talk a lot about their vaunted full court pressure. And once again, they have absolutely just suffocated Mount Vernon here really all game long. But finally got something going offensively here in the third quarter. 16 seconds left, 45-25. Chadwick looking to add on to the lead. Gilbert for 3, gets it to go. And once again, a big 3 and a big shove from Clayton Garrison about takes him out. But we're going to step aside. 49-25, a huge third quarter for Chadwick. You're watching high school basketball here on Southwest Missouri Sports. Welcome back to Stockton. We start the fourth quarter, 49-25, as another block by Garrison. And the score is not quite indicative of how this game has gone. Big dunk from Clayton Garrison. Big exclamation mark. He's giggling down the court. A 29-8 third quarter has expanded this lead big time. Three from Gearin, no good. And ball tipped around and off of Julian Hernandez. Gonna stay with the Cardinals. What a way to respond for Chadwick. They had tied 11-11, only led 20-17, and they were getting flustered. And one goes for Garrison. And if you've read any of our content, while I've talked about Garrison, there's a lot of things that stand out from him as a ball player. Obviously, the athleticism, the ability to, put a team on his shoulders and just dominate the game on both sides of the floor. But that's part of what I absolutely love about him right there is he is not afraid to hit the floor, do the dirty work, pick up the take a charge. Even I've seen him take a charge, just something you don't see big guys do a whole lot. But his effort, his motor, and just his ability to be a true team guy has definitely been the thing that stood out. And he's going to lose this one. Mount Vernon on the break. Pass intercepted by Creek Gearin and a foul called on Hernandez. 6:15 left as the quest for a repeat performance in the Stockton tournament is almost complete. And Clayton Garrison makes the first guy miss. Up and good. He's got 22. Clayton corrals the rebound. Thinks about taking on the mismatch of Hernandez. You're going to give it to Gearin. See if he can take advantage of the mismatch with Robbins. Good pass there. Had Kenyon down low, unable to finish. Mount Vernon looking to continue, and a kick ball from Garrison. Nothing easy when you're playing the Chadwick Cardinals. Inbound pass intercepted by Gearin. Gearin goes the other way off the backboard, and it's down. They got a jumping reaction from Coach Gearin. What a show-stopping type dunk. Exclamation point. Off the backboard oop from Creek Gearin to Clayton Garrison. That just, I spent all of last week covering the Bass Pro Shops Tournament Champions with some of the top talent in all of the country. And you just do not see plays like that hardly ever in high school basketball. Garrison's full court pass, no good. And Dawson goes to the goal, blocked by Garrison. Once again, 3 minutes, 40 seconds. Checking in for Chadwick. Number 24, Thayer Little coming in for Gentry Gilbert. Shot no good. Luke Robbins gets the second chance opportunity. Mount Vernon had 17 points at halftime. They sit at 27. Eight points in the third quarter. 2 points here in the fourth. The defense of Chadwick has been suffocating. Garrison drives the lane. He travels. Turbo clock on. Remington Daugherty. And number 4, Dalton Little. Dalton Little into the game. Preston Kenyon Creek Erin comes out. On the back of the Chadwick Cardinals warm-ups, it says, "We are small, but we are mighty." The Chadwick Cardinals have not stepped away from a challenge all season long. And this is a big one here with going in and taking on a Class 4 team in a Big 8. Mount Vernon team who has been pretty good this season. And a kickball from Garrison. Gonna officially end the tournament for Garrison and Tristan Smith as they come off 57-27. As these handshakes down the line. Minute 20 seconds left. Robbins and 1 for Robbins. And that's going to turn off the turbo clock. Robbins' second shot. Good. He's got 5. Down to a minute left. This is going to be the second straight Stockton tournament championship for Chadwick after really introducing themselves to all of Southwest Missouri at this event last year, where they just absolutely ran through bigger competition, including a win against a really good and extremely athletic Lamar team in the championship, and ran over them by 20 points. As a team of essentially all juniors, or of 2 juniors and a couple seniors, a good balance there. This team, you got 2 seniors and a lot of youngins. Future is still very, very bright here in Chadwick, despite losing Smith and Garrison moving forward. 15 seconds left, 57-32. And it looks like that's going to be the score that we end with. Colin Johnson dribbling it out, and a foul called there at the end. 1.3 seconds left, and no shot here as the Chadwick Cardinals secure the 57-32 victory. Take a look at scoring for Chadwick. Clayton Garrison led the way, 24 points. He's finishes 12 points shy of the of reaching 2,000. Came into the tournament with 1,925. Tristan Smith finished with 10 points. Gentry Gilbert hit 3 threes for 9. Creek Gearing with 6. And Preston Kenyon also finished with 6. Scoring for Mount Vernon, they're led by Jared Zerby with 12 points. Hunter Dawson with 7. Luke Robbins with 5. Lucas Shane with 2. I want to say a big thank you for everybody who tuned in to us, watch some high school basketball over this last week. It's been a good week of basketball here in Stockton. And as always, one of my favorite events to come to, and being super excited to get to share this tournament with you guys as well. And say thank you to our sponsors one more time: New Stream Enterprises, ESCO Recycling and Processing, Old Missouri Bank. Would not be possible to do this without you. And as the trophy gets handed to the 2 seniors of the Cardinals. Just want to say thank you, everyone, tuning in. I'm Skyland Aikens, Southwest Missouri Sports. You have been watching high school basketball. And we will see you next time. Until then, have a great night.